It's sad but true. They happen all the time. We're talking about car accidents, but here with more on taking care of yourself and protecting yourself as a local expert, Greg Remmenga. Thank you so much for joining us. So first of all, let's talk about medical treatment after a crash.
Well, one of the main things that people think about in an accident is who caused the accident, and we're going to have a great big dispute about who caused the accident. Majority of these accidents end up being a greater dispute about what did the accident cause to the person? What medical harm was caused to that person? So it's very important for you to get an initial diagnosis. What happened to you at the accident, and how is that different from your condition before the accident? Because the insurance company, let's say you have a back injury, is always going to argue that back injury was pre-existing, so we didn't cause your back injury. So it's very important to get that initial diagnosis and let the doctor know everything that's wrong with you. For example, your back is hurting a little bit, but you think it's going to go away. If you don't mention that to the doctor at the time of the accident and it really starts hurting 2 weeks later, the insurance company is going to argue that didn't happen at the accident, that happened in those 2 weeks. So you need to discuss all those issues. The second issue is treatment. Get your treatment. It's going to be a very big part of the defense saying you didn't follow through with your treatment, so therefore we didn't cause your injury. Your failure to follow through caused the treatment. And then the final thing is you need to get the treatment all the way up to the end so the doctor can say, here's what you're going to need in the future. I've had way too many people come in, they've treated, they feel good, they settle, and now the doctor says you're going to need a future surgery. If you've already settled and you haven't treated all the way up to the end, you're never going to know that issue.
Good information. Now, how big of a car crash are you talking about? Are we talking fender benders, or are we talking serious injury, or everything?
Everything, because the fender benders can result in serious injuries like whiplash, neck fusions, those types of things. So the insurance company is going to argue, we didn't cause this because it was such a minor accident. The more serious injuries, because they're going to be so much long-term, we need to get that information right away. Here's what this accident caused. And above all, the person needs to get the treatment, because even if you don't get a good legal case, we need to get you well. The important thing is to get the treatment you need to get you well, and then we use that information in the legal setting as opposed to trying to build a medical case for the legal setting.
All good information. Now, if people have more questions for you because they've had some of these experiences, how do they get a hold of you?
My telephone number is 970-263-GREG.
All right. Thanks a lot for that, Greg. We appreciate it. KKCO 11 News at noon will be right back. Stay with us.